What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 7 of our Madden 22 Philadelphia Eagles franchise rebuild, week 13 against the 1-10 Jets, and it's a very important game. It's right before the bye, but this is going to be like maybe our last prove-it game for Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts needs to be able to go out there against the 1-10 Jets, prove to us that in that bye week we continue to install plays for Jalen Hurts, or it's going to be that bye week to kind of retailer the offense for Gardner Minshew. I feel like I've done enough to give Jalen Hurts an opportunity to continue to prove he's a starter. We've seen his versatility be a major asset to our offense. His rushing yards are simply just not going to be attainable with Gardner Minshew, but Minshew has been a more accurate passer, a little bit more reliable as a passer in his limited playing time. So we are going to give Jalen Hurts this Jet game, and if he can do solid, if he can move the football, if he can secure the victory, then I think we're going to rock and roll with Jalen Hurts, because there's clearly, I think even in someone, my opinion, that isn't thinking too highly of Jalen Hurts, he does have a higher ceiling than Gardner Minshew, I think, at least at this point in this franchise. So that is what we're doing here today, guys. I need to continue to thank you for crushing the like goals. Something simple here today. I would love to hit 1,000 likes. What day is today? Thursday? 1,000 likes. You know what? I'll do you one better. We get 1,500 likes again, because this is a juicy day. 1,500 likes today. Tomorrow's a new realistic rebuild. Saturday, Sunday, double hitter. 2 more Eagles franchise modes. We hit 1,500. We have an Eagles episode out on Saturday, an Eagles episode out on Sunday. They are kind of killing me because I'm recording like twice as much to keep up with all these, goals, like goals and all that stuff, but I have no problem whatsoever because you guys continue to just support the hell out of the content. And I'm going to start my video like this because every single time I come back to my YouTube page, I look at the analytics and I know where it's been so far in Madden 22, and just knowing over the last week or so, the tides have turned just a little bit. I'm incredibly grateful. So thank you guys for enjoying the content I'm putting out. So we have the Jets here. One thing I need to do, speaking of the Jets, I did turn off the trade deadline so that I could do a trade that actually just happened between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. And I do like to try to keep everything in this as realistic as possible. So excluding the fact that I've just removed the trade deadline, I think that the fact that the Jets gave up a 6th round pick for Joe Flacco, that is absolutely something I want to try to take advantage of. I don't even know if we'll get it. We do get it. So best of luck to Joe Flacco. We will very much take a very high 6th round pick to only, up our war chest in terms of investments for this upcoming draft. But this is the episode. There's nothing else to really talk about. There's nothing else really about it. It comes down to this is the final episode that Jalen Hurts has to prove he should be our quarterback for the remainder of year 1. We're 5-7. We're getting healthier, I suppose. I know one thing I do need to change to for sure on the permanent depth chart. We need to stop having Ryan Kerrigan eat into Josh Sweat's snaps. Actually, we do have that fixed there, so that's nice. We got Derek Burnett, who actually was the belle of the ball in the last episode. Went up a dev trait. That was what the big achievement there. He didn't personally earn it. It was more so the defense, so I think he does need to be getting a nice little gift to Fletcher Cox or Javon Hargrave, because that was a complete defensive effort. Maybe throw a little Devin Bush, couple bucks here, couple hot and readies from Little Caesars. And, got himself a brand new contract. So I'm excited to see Derek Barnett, a guy that in real life I'm personally just sick and tired of his personal fouls, but he played very well for us in this franchise. Again, just showing my recommitment that everybody has a clean slate. But for Jalen Hurts, his time is running very, very short to prove to us that he is our franchise quarterback. So we have this Week 13 game for him to hopefully go off, him to show some newfound chemistry with Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, look impressive against the lowly 1-10 Jets, and secure that QB1 job for the remainder of the year. So without further ado, let's get into it. Speaking on the quarterbacks, we have another quarterback 100% scouted, Randy Gray from Michigan. 100%. He's a first, second round talent, even though he's projected to go top 5, so that kind of knows, hold off a little bit on our first round draft picks. But a deep accuracy, a mid accuracy, a short accuracy, all looks pretty good. Throw power is what's probably going to hinder him just a little bit. But those base stats look very good. High awareness as well. So he definitely looks like he's going to be a quarterback that's most likely going to be mid-70s, somewhere in that range, which is absolutely draftable. I just don't know that's going to be something that we want to spend, you know, say a top 5 pick on right now. For our weekly strategy, Jets, I don't even want to show them any respect. Look at that. They are just absolutely awful at everything. So let's defend the short pass. Sure. You know, take the rookie quarterback out of it. I don't even care what the, honestly, the offensive game plan is. The offensive game plan is Jalen Hurts. Make plays with your arm. Don't need this reliance on constantly scrambling, bailing out of the pocket. We know that you can do that. But that's not enough for us to solidify you as our franchise quarterback. No player felt too good out of training. No one getting an upgrade here. So let's just, you know, find a way to beat the Jets. Find a way to look impressive.
This that Philly devil, pulling up and I don't need a rental. Quick pitch to the outside, it's a house call C4 special. Take a check and we run it up. Got Quez heading up the sideline when it's do or die. We run it up, ain't trying to flex, but it's high time that the eagle fly. I'm the face of my city for Philly, we reppin'. It's all about green when we steppin'. I made up my mind at the day that I die, but they really gon' call me a legend. You know that it's now, the time is upon us. The chip on my shoulder is halfway to heaven. They X'ing us out for years, but tell them all how I turn the X to a weapon.
Oh, what? I don't even think he hit me with the stiff arm. My guy just collapsed. I get the stiff arm animation. He's not even close. Oh, you got like Super Saiyan powers. You got Chris Angel Mind Freak over here. I need to be fully transparent. My kid came down. Had to stop recording. And then I started playing the game again. And I forgot to hit record. So rather than just saying I lost this game, I'm going to restart it. But it needs to be full disclosure that if I do find a way to win, originally, we 100% got smoked by the Jets. And the play that you're missing was I had a punt that I punted it to the 1-yard line. It was the greatest Undertaker gong of all time. They had a 99-yard touchdown run right after that. Very upset I didn't have that because that was a great reaction. But I'm going to replay this game. Full disclosure, you can blame it on my kids. I forgot to hit record. I was like maybe a quarter in. So let's do better. All right, let's reload this one back. I'm trying to think what else. I got 100 yards with Quez in the game. Jalen Hurts didn't play too bad, but it was a loss against the Jets. But that, you know, men in black. Look in the pen. Didn't happen. We didn't lose to the Jets, even though we lost to the Jets. We got a bailout, by the way, of my 4-year-old. Let's try this again. Oh, Fletcher Cox absolutely destroys him. And Derek Barnett holds him to a 1-yard gain. Mr. New Dev trait, Derek Barnett. And remember, too, we're also missing Devin Bush for this game. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to work the middle of the defense. 3rd and 6, chance to get off the field. Fletcher Cox. What are we saying here, man? He's on pace to get double-digit sacks this year. Just gets thrown to the ground like a child, but I think that is short. 4th and inches. It is. Make sure we watch the fake. But I think we got a good stop here. Got Morstead out there, former Saints punter. And we are going to be able to get at least one defensive stop in this game, which was few and far between in the last game. The last time I mentioned the game that never happened. And this is a huge game for Jalen Hurts. It is his maybe final opportunity with 15 touchdowns to 14 picks to prove that he is still QB1 for the Philadelphia Eagles for the remainder of year 1. Okay. Got a 3rd and inch. Let's go read option. Miles Sanders. Let's read, I don't think that's Carl Lawson. And we'll give it right to Miles up the middle move. The change drive continues. I would have put like $100. There's no way the Jets are going to dominate us twice, 2 times in a day. Had right bumper, couldn't get off to him, man. Jesus Christ. Over it. And then Fletcher Cox literally just gets fucking pancaked by Adoga. There's no less than a 20 overall point difference there. What is going on? Fletcher Cox heard that you're still able to get traded. You know, he's trying to just get out of Philly at this point. 3rd and 4. Let's get Derek Barnett going up against George Fant, I think it is. And there's a very smart play there from Zach Wilson. Target Alex Singleton, who is horrific in coverage. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, because there's a very good chance I'm spending the better part of 2 hours getting worked by a 1-win Jets team. Twice. So, hope you're having a great day. Halloween week. One of my favorite holidays. And the scariest thing I'm going to see is this Eagles defense. This is Eagles squad. It's not spooky. You could put a Madden Ultimate Team promo. Most feared. It's my team making plays. Like, we got Cordell Patterson here. So they have traded him from the Falcons, I guess. Great trade. Goes along with the Joe Flacco. Let's just trade assets for players that are on the wrong side of 30. I don't know what I just did with Derek Barnett there. Want to take on a block. I don't know. Whatever. A chance to bend, but not break. We'll use Davion Taylor. Gotta need to get in the backfield here. Get some penetration. Hey, he dances like an Irish dancer. And, man, we had a 3-and-out, and they had the ball for the whole first quarter. Jets are a good team. Everyone's always said that. They might only have 1 win, but they're a great team. Oh, we audible to a slant here. I actually didn't mean to do that. But it works out well. We can find Quez Watkins. Who I want to ask this question. Maybe people out there are more informed. Why are the speed sliders? Why do people always want it to be super high? Like a low discrepancy between fast players and slow players. I feel like Quez Watkins probably could have ran away from that guy in real life, but because of the Madden speed sliders, that is pretty much consensus at this point that it needs to be high. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that that's a thing, but it's a thing. Come on, someone break off. Someone break off. That's what we needed. And you know who it is. You know who it is. There we go. Miles Sanders gets us close to tying this game back up. Love to hit Devontae Smith here. I'm not going to lie. That's 100% trying to force it into him. He can get open. He has a linebacker right on him. That's a late throw. And, of course, it ends up, the 3 Eagles, it ends up in the 1 Jets hand. We get another look at that. How bad was that throw? Was that just fucking Madden garbage? Because I really did feel like that was high percentage throw for my team. I mean, I'll tell you right now, Jalen Reagor not coming back to the football, one wanted it more in that situation. That's thrown up there. Very risky. But at this point here, Jalen Reagor just looks standing still. 1 Mississippi, 2. Had a second and a half to come back to that football. And he just thought, I'm going to stay here because I expect that football to come to be presented to me on a plate with the crust cut off. That's what he was hoping for. Can't do that with 86 throw power. It's not going to come to you. You have to come to it. That's what we got to teach these receivers, man. 86 throw power. You need to do better things. There we go. TFL, Josh Sweat. He's alive. Glad he can make a play. Chance for the defense to bail out the offense, which, to be completely honest with you, they have done that more often than not this season. Come on, Singleton, make the best tackle of your life. He does do a good job. We hold the punt. Wilson is 8 of 8. I don't like that, but it's not for a lot of yards, a lot of checkdowns. Let's make up for what was ultimately probably not the smartest throw. I can't trust a known bust like Jalen Reagor to make a play. I shouldn't have ever trusted that he would come back to that football, which therefore it falls on me, the quarterback guru, the quarterback whisperer. We need to make smarter decisions with the football. Hey, let's go! Noodle Arm makes a play downfield. We connect with Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner. I saw it. He tapped his helmet. And usually that's like a nice little, I got this. And we trusted him. And the Noodle, look at that. 66 air yards. Third and inches. Oh, let's make a play, Eric. I think that might... I'm going to burn timeout here. I think we forced a punt here. All the momentum with Philly before halftime. Let's just keep going. Devontae Smith, man, he's on fire today. He says, all right, I know what Jamar Chase is doing up there in Cincy. I need to start putting this team on my back, too. That was a good enough route. Should have hit him. 3rd and 3. Really, the last thing we want to do is give the ball back to the Jets. That's even any completion would be acceptable here. Let's go to Goddard at tight end, and we just a little off. Oh, come on, Fletcher. You scared him. And Fletcher Cox literally got pressure to make the throw easier for Zach Wilson. Like, he evaded pressure into making the better throw. There we go. I do hope we lose. I would hate to lose to the Jets and then beat them. I feel like that's it's not in the spirit of us. I would love to just replay them. Actually, I wouldn't love it. But actually, you know what? Take all that back. Fuck losing to the Jets. Go DB. Close. Bring another blitz. Zach Wilson does not like the pressure we are putting him under. Until he does and can make something ridiculous happen. And there's another one of the classic, I'm not controlling it, but for some reason, if there's a 50-50 ball, Darius Slay just dives for it every time. Ends up going in the record books as a PBU, which is nice, because they still are on fringe field goal range. 3rd and 10, Fletcher Cox loving to take over here. All right, that was pathetic, but goes down in the record books as another PBU. Long field goal coming up. I don't know who their kicker is, so I think... Oh, okay. He shanked it. And that's not bad field position. We might be able to do some damage here. Probably not, but let's try. We don't. It's gonna be like, think of the worst brain freeze that you ever had in your life. And that's what it is playing with the Eagles right now. Okay, we do get the ball to start the second half. Again, this is a game where I want to see what Jalen Hurts has as a quarterback. It's a 1-win team. So you got to kind of, let's defend the short pass. That's all he's really doing. Like, I'm not going to figure, if we just run the ball with Miles Sanders 25 times, we might have a better chance at winning this game, but we're not going to know any more info whether or not Jalen Hurts is the guy we should go with forward, or at the bye week, we make our change to Minshew, even if it's just for one game. So, you know, we want to, it's almost like a preseason where the result to me doesn't matter as much as the result of my quarterback play, if that makes sense. I think it does. Jesus. Hell of a run-D. Got him. Got him again, Devontae Smith. Oh, let's go. The deep ball, for whatever reason, is working here today. And Devontae's having a career day. There we go. Another TFL. Our run defense stepping up a little bit. Devontae Maddox got himself a new contract a couple weeks ago. Would love him to continue to carve out a role here on our squad. 3rd and 9. They got Derek Barnett. Mr. Moneybags right now. $15 million richer. Can't get home. They're able to dub it off to Croft. Drive continues. A little pressure here. That's Josh Sweat saying, forgotten man. Good, he's even here. He came back from injury. Couldn't, you know, wouldn't know any difference. Oh, did he get it? Yes! Huge stop for the defense. Force another punt. Make sure it's not a fake. Yeah, let's go, man. Huge. Let's. Breathing room, 8 yards. Miles Sanders, for sure over 1,000 yards on the season. 3rd and 3. I really actually want to go to Quez Watkins again. Devontae Smith saying, hey, throw it over top. Okay. Oh, he almost made it. I ain't mad at that. On it. Ooh, man, they can get the slant. How come they can get the slants but not me? Okay, we'll go nickel cover. Just have everybody everywhere. Let's confuse them. Let's disguise a couple of this coverage here. Bait him into making a bad throw. Get double teamed by Fletcher Cox. He throws it down. And it's up on Darius Slay. And I think he still got it. Darius Slay one-on-one on Cordero. Oh, it's 4th and inches. They're going to go for it. Eric Wilson is our best linebacker right now. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get off your block. Oh, I can't. What is that, a fullback? Fullback dive for 6 yards. I can't be mad at that. A hell of a slant to Corey Davis. And the Jets get a little more momentum. Tie this one up. Who's this guy? Stoll? Jack Stoll, the rookie at a Wisconsin? Nebraska, one of those two. 2nd and 10. Love to stay in the pocket here. Quick throw. Could have been should have maybe kind of been a pick. What are you, Devontae? You want to win down deep again, bud? I'll give you the chance. I would argue he has a step there. Oh, my. That would have been insane. That would have been a one-handed. Let's... Oh, we don't need those... Oh, so close. Let's get a gong here. Technically, anything within the 10's a gong. Give it to him. Just watch the dump off. There's Slay. Too big of a moment for him. 28. Doesn't want to make a tackle. Croft. He's pretty much, I guess, Travis Kelce now. Man, no one on our team likes to get their head around. Like, plays are to be had there to make on the football here, and they're just, nah, let's just let them. Like, right there, 50, clueless. No aggression from Steven Nelson to jump that. Like, how can I have Darius Slay on one side, Superman diving at every pass thrown his way, and then Nelson just uninterested? All right, destroy that. There we go. Okay, Singleton, trash. Absolute trash tier. Limit the gain. 3rd and medium coming up. They are in field goal range. All right, we got Peyton Manning back here behind the line of scrimmage, doing another big audible. Not confident at all. I'm pretty sure he just audibled someone that's going to be wide open. And then Fletcher Cox just can't get off his blocks yet again. Tackling it, ghosts. 1st down. Get there, Singleton. Yes, he did something right. We're going to burn timeout. Nice sack. Go Singleton. Not that I think Singleton's bad. We saw Singleton in real life in 2020. He was solid. I just think Jonathan Gannon in real life, much like pretty much everyone on the Eagles defense, not named Javon Hargrave, misusing him. For God's sakes. I'm out. Why? It's like the game knows, like, hey, you played and you lost. You're not avoiding this loss. That's probably the best thing that can happen. Anthony Harris gets run over by a kick returner for a touchdown there, but plenty of time for us to go back, force this to overtime. Maybe you can go 2-point conversion because I don't think our defense wants to get a stop here at the end of the game. Too tired. Okay, in the dirt, worm burner, the Jalen Hurts special. Maybe we just keep going to Devontae Smith deep. We get Quez here. Live to fight another down. We'll go no huddle. It's actually a little late, but we get to Jalen Rager. Let's keep going. Got our 2 timeouts. See if we can get one more play off, then we'll give the guys a rest. Devontae deep. Ooh, okay, bring the timeout. Good catch, Quez. Actually, there's another perfect example of a play that Minshew wouldn't be able to make. Timeout. This needs to be a touchdown. Double cover. It was Quez on a linebacker. That was not the best throw. Go to Sanders, get out of bounds, clock stops. Devontae looks confident, he tapped his helmet. That's right, that's the tell. It's a tell of nothing. It's a tell of lies. All right, we have 2 chances. We have hit on the deep ball here today. I might just trust Devontae Smith to make a play. We get popped as we throw it, and we take the deserved loss. Hit the little nitrous boost there for Jordan Mailata somehow. There's the deserved loss. So, it comes down to that question. Hurts made some plays for us, missed some plays, but if you lose to the 1-loss Jets team, I think it'd be a disservice to the Eagles to not be like, if you can't beat the Jets, maybe we at least see what Minshew can do for a game. I don't know, but I'm actually kind of glad that in the end of the day, we just weren't beating the Jets. 1-win Jets beat us twice, essentially, in this episode, and that's not the best way to spend your afternoon. Losing to the worst team in Madden twice. Convincingly, twice. 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks for Jalen Hurts. 52 yards for Miles Sanders, goes over 1,000 yards on the season. 7 catches, 100 yards for Quez Watkins, 3 for $160 and 2 touchdowns for Devontae Smith. Really, I'll say the only difference between this game and the last game that you didn't see is I did have 2 TFLs, 2 sacks with Derek Burnett in the other game in the losing effort. But other than that, probably better stats in this game if I'm taking this L. I would take this roll of a loss versus the first roll of a loss. Still not good, no matter what way you cut it, though. God damn. Got a slight silver lining. We got 2 upgrades to 2 very important players for this squad going forward. We got Devontae Smith. We can now make him a perfect scheme fit. Plus 2 catching. That's a nice boost. And then we got Jordan Mailata on the offensive line. Bumping him up to a 77. Come on, what do we got to do to get Jordan Mailata a face scan at this point? He's one of the greatest stories in the NFL. Show a little respect. But from that loss, fall to 5-8. You can very much make a legitimate argument that we are the worst team in the NFL, losing to the Jets. Player of the week, I think it's probably going to go to Devontae. You like seeing that. You like seeing Devontae, 3 catches, $160, 2 receiving touchdowns, but you lost to the Jets. That should almost void you of getting a player of the week performance, win or loss. And we're out here at the bye week, gonna have to figure out just what in the hell we do at that quarterback spot. I think we give Minshew week 15, and if it looks no different, we just go back to Jalen Hurts because he does at least offer some scrambling ability on when plays break down and no one gets open. But I think it would be remiss not to just see from we're in Madden. We're in the world of Madden. We saw firsthand in our first franchise, Mac Jones plays a lot better than his rating. I think we at least give a full game for Minshew to see if he's one of those guys that plays better than their rating. See if he's a guy that just Nick Sirianni can get through. He can be the little puppeteer, and we can make Gardner Minshew into more than a meme. And let Minshew Mania run wild, brother, on Philadelphia. But I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback in the comments. What do you guys think about this quarterback battle? I think it'd be, at least, we had the number 1 rushing offense, and a big part of that is Jalen Hurts and his scrambling ability and the read options. But I don't know. I'm honestly losing to the, like, my brain hurts losing the Jets twice. You know? Is there anything like happy? We'll look at our stats here. What do we got? Jalen Hurts, 17 touchdowns, 16 picks, 3,100 yards. Also has 640 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns. You know, looking at what we also have in the building, Miles Sanders went over 1,000 yards in that game. He's up to 14 rushing touchdowns. And we're getting Kenny Gainwell involved a little bit. Could be a little bit more, but receiving 780 for Devontae. So with that huge game, he's back on pace for 1,000 yards. You could also make an argument that maybe Dallas Goedert's going to be on pace for 1,000 yards. Would love to get Quez at 1,000 yards. Rager's doing better than expected. Probably, you know, the only argument you can say from a receiving standpoint is that we aren't really getting the running backs involved, but I think they're so heavily involved just running the ball that we don't really need them to be, you know, prolific receivers. Don't really be in the McCaffrey or Kamara or anything like that. Eric Wilson is the leading tackler. Him and Singleton are up there at the top. We have 9.5 sacks. Fletcher Cox, 11 TFLs, 13 TFLs, 8 sacks for Javon Hargrave. Burnett with 3. Kerrigan with 3. Josh Sweat only with 2. So we need to find some sort of pressure off the edge. Darius Slay still only has the lone 2 picks that he had when we took this series over. So interceptions have been few and far between. I think that's just an issue, though, in Madden. One thing I can tell from the Madden gameplay is that people just generally are very upset with how interceptions work in this game. I don't know, maybe potentially look at the sliders to combat that. But, I mean, you know, I want to hear from you guys. Jalen Hurts, Minshew Mania, Week 15 against football team. What direction do you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments. Again, smash 1,500 likes. We'll have a doubleheader Saturday and on Sunday. We'll figure out the quarterback competition there. And thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys here tomorrow for another realistic rebuild. And if it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. I'm very close to hitting 150,000 subscribers. It'd be dope if we can hit that sooner than later. Comment, like, all that cheesy YouTube stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out. This hat, this Eagles Super Bowl hat, brought no luck here today. 2 L's to the Jets. Well, gotta go have a couple salads. Let's go get some healthy salads into us.